here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Featuring Friday, featuring Mona. She's got some great projects to share with you. So I'm going to hand her off and go bring somebody else out. So enjoy. So like right now you just got Judy on.
Oh, well, hello, Judy. I'm here, and we're going to put together this.
So wait till you get people.
Oh.
So you just have to chat.
Sorry, there's more people coming in, but just so you can see, this is what we'll be working on. The little love truck by iCrafter. Lori Whitlock was the designer. I love her designs. There's 15 dies in this packet. I used quite a few of them when I was making mine. If you can see them, here's one. And another. And one more. I stayed in the traditional, Valentine colors. And we're going to make ours out of hot pink. So, what you need, of course, are the dies. I'm just pulling mine out. So this is your base, and you're going to cut out 2 of those. And you'll see them on my sheet here. I've cut out 1, 2. That's your base. One of the bases, you're going to trim from here to here, straight across. So you'll have that. And that's your back end. This is going to be your front end. Now, I'm using what we'll say is the wrong side to face the back end because I want to put a sentiment on the opposite side. I'm just going to put this back for now. So you need 2 of these, and 1 you're going to trim. And that's the main body piece. You'll need 1 of these, and that's your layered piece right here. Sorry. You just need 1 of those. You'll need 1 of these, which is your bumper. In the olden days, they used to be chrome. They didn't match, and that's right here. So you need 1 of those. You're going to need 4 of these. These are the little black things. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in the camera. 4 of these. And these are your tires. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to need 2 of these, which I have right here. 1, 2. And that piece is actually your fenders. You'll see it a little better here. You can see the fenders. Okay. You're going to need 2 of this piece. And these 2 are right here. And these are going to be your connector pieces. If you want to put on a license plate, this is the piece for the license plate. I use the words XOXO for this one. XOXO, so you'll see them there. I did it double. There's also love, which is the die right here. And you can see it better on this one. You can see it there. And then I used an assortment of hearts. So there's 3 different types of large hearts. There's that one, and this one. And those are all for the layering for this piece right here. And then there's smaller hearts that are all in one piece, and it cuts out 4. And you just lay them onto this piece, which I already have done. So this is what I picked. Now this one is sticky backed glitter foam. So that's what I used there. I think I covered, one more thing. this right here, I cut out, if you can see it, I cut out 2 of silver. Those are going to be the mirrors on the truck, which will go here. These 2 are going to be my tail lights, but if you notice on the other ones, sometimes I did the small in the bigger circle. This one I happen to have some hearts, so I did hearts for that. And this one I did the same as the first one I showed you. So this you need to cut out, depending on how you're going to do it, 4 silver or 2 silver, 2 red, whatever. And this would be your insert for your tail lights. And I used red. You could use amber. It's up to you. So most of the pieces were used here, I think. All right. So now let's get along to assembling. Whoops. I just wanted to show you, I had a lot of leftover hearts because I can never decide. And I cut more. I wanted one way, some the other way. So I think I'll have to use these as confetti. So after you've trimmed this, the first thing I do is I put on my tires. So let me get my tires and we'll put them on. You could use tape if you want, but I like, especially for these kind of things, to use the liquid glue. It gives me a little chance to move things around if I don't like the way they are. I like to do a lot of my assembling of the smaller pieces before I do the larger pieces and start to put it together. So the tires are on. Oops. The next thing I'm going to put on is the bumper. And because it's going to have an overhang, you just want to put a thin strip. And I apologize if I'm not answering any questions, because I'm one of those people that can't walk and talk at the same time. All right, let's get this centered better. Hope you can see it now. I saw somebody did say, bring it to the camera. It's funny, I tried to do a practice Facebook Live. Oh my goodness. With my own equipment, did not work out well. All right, so we got that down. And now I'm going to put on the tailgate. And my tailgate I did in flowers. So that's going to go about there. Get that on. Sorry. I used to be a 100% tape person, and now because of the way things get assembled and everything, I use more liquid glue because it seems like I have to slide things around sometimes. Now I want to put the XOXO in here. I'm not very good at straight lines, so I'm going to take my little Make Art. I think this is a Wendy Vecchi thing. I'm going to put it on my board. And this comes with 4 super, super strong magnets. And it also comes with this flimsy type ruler. Now I am going to use the ruler just to help hold it still down there. I'm going to line it up. But this is going to be this was an add-on, and it's a magnet one, so it sticks really, really nice to the board, so I can line up pretty good. So I think I got to push it up just a hair, keep it straight. So X. O. X. centering, hopefully. Okay. Get my tweezers, and then we can add the glue. I want to shove it right up against that ruler. Okay. And we'll do the O. Like I said, I like using the glue. I was going to put this through one of the Xerox things, and I thought, no, if I make a mistake, I will never get it off. So glue it is. And this usually gives you just enough time before it dries. Or I shouldn't say dries maybe, but gets tacky enough so you can't get it off the paper. I hope everybody can see. And last, it looks pretty centered. So I can take that off. Get this out of the way. Now I'm stuck to my paper. There. Alrighty. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to the piece that's going to be on the front. I'm going to attach my sides, which is this piece and this piece. You'll notice it embosses right in there. It reminds me of the old Spellbinders when they first came out. But there is a crease line that goes all the way up to the top and bottom, and that's what we're going to crease. So I like to get a nice crease with my bone folder on these pieces. And actually I'm going to do it both ways just because the card folds flat. And while you're watching this, this isn't just for Valentine. You could use that centerpiece or make your own center strip, and you could make it green for St. Patrick's Day. You can make it any color you want and add balloons to it for a birthday. So don't think it's just for. You'll notice I'm going right to the top, sliding it over and putting it down. I'll wipe off the excess. And on this I will do both sides. You could also, if you want to, I do this every once in a while. Sorry. Every once in a while, I'll just take it like this and push it against the side and then just flap it over, whatever easier for you. I mean, I'm 6 of one, half a dozen the other when I assemble these boxes. Okay. I think I'm going to put on my reviewer mirrors next. Side mirrors. Maybe that's what they are, side mirrors. Get those on. My grandsons love these. I have a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 10-year-old. They thought these were really cute. All right. And I'm also going to put my sentiment here before I assemble. I use the bumper piece, just like this piece. I use the exact same for that, and I will put this on here. So let me glue that down. And you notice now on the back that the good side of the die is facing. So get that down, center it.
Ooh, that is pretty cool.
Looks pretty good. There we go. And now with some of my leftover hearts, I can probably add them on the back too, if I feel like it. All right, so this is all ready. And before we can mount this piece on anything, we need to add the bumpers. These are the bumpers right here. And there is a crease mark. I don't know if you can see it. Whoops, wrong way. So I'm going to go right to the crease mark and crease it good for me. I'll do the same with the other one. If you can see it, the crease mark, see it? All right, so I'm going to attach this, goes right to the top. I'm going to look at the back to make sure I don't go over too far, but it's right to the top. And that's the nice thing about using liquid glue. You can get it there. All right, now let's attach the other side. And I'm going to do that trick that I showed you where you slide it up against it. You've got your score mark. Make sure it's there. Looks good. All right, so this is more or less ready. If you wanted, you could add a license plate. So we might as well get that on. And just do it in the middle because the license plate is going to hang over a bit on your nice bumper. And I had this old die from Tailored Expression right here. So I cut out little lips and little mustaches. So this one's going to get a nice black mustache. I love the tininess of this. Oops, license plate's crooked. There we go. Get our mustache on. All right. So the next thing I'm going to attach is going to be my kind of dimensional part. They do have score marks, so you want to score it. And same with the last one, I would score both ways. Use your bone folder. Just to make sure it's flexible. All right. Now you can use this as a guide. So you could use it as a guide for how far back you want it. I more or less centered mine. So I'm thinking this is about center, so that's where I'm going to attach it. I actually am using very thick paper, so that's probably why it kind of separated like that. So I'm going to go about halfway. Looks good. And stick it down. Because I did all this work, and you can... Yeah, I did this ahead of time only because I can never make up my mind which flower, what goes where. So this is why I do it this way. All right. Next, I better put my tires on before I forget the back tires. Hope everybody's staying warm because it's pretty darn cold out there. That down. I'll pick it up and line it up a little better. There we go. Come on. And get the last one on. Here we go, last tire. It's these little details that make things just really very cool. I think that's why I love working with paper. It's amazing what you can make out of a piece of paper. Still crooked there. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is attach this back section. Like I said, I've got this folded. The first one I did, I didn't fold this, and it was kind of tough lining it up. So after that, I decided I would fold. I'm going to put my glue on this edge. Yes, I did use press and seal. You'll notice it's from Christmas too, probably. All right, so this, because I've got this bent, I know exactly where it goes, which made it a lot easier than if I would have just had to go like that and kind of eye it up. So now that's in. I just want to make sure it's straight and it looks a little crooked. You don't want it crooked. There we go.
It's all good.
All right.
You're going to be on TV.
Now we're almost done, believe it or not. See how simple that was? The worst part is picking out the paper. So what I'm going to do here, in order to get everything closed and lay properly, I'm going to add my glue to this panel here, and I'm going to add my glue to this panel here. So I don't have to fiddle with it. And I just added to the wrong side. Whoops. It's okay. It's got to be added to this side. There. Like that. Yeah. Sorry. So we're going to add it to the outside, not the inside. There we go. And all I'm going to do is make sure this is going straight. Fold this back and let it catch. Press real hard. And give the glue a minute to set. And look. Oh, it just popped. Wasn't ready. Oh, I did the same thing again. No. For some reason, it did not like me. Usually what happens is, oh, maybe we can get it now. Sorry, I'm pulling it out. Usually when I fold it shut, it catches. I don't know if I move my glue around too much or what, but I want it to catch. I have to add just a little more glue. Here. Sorry, I'm off camera again. That's why I wanted to practice on camera, but all right. Let's put it back in here so it can catch. And I'll be a little more patient this time, because it's got to catch to the side. That way it kind of lines up more easily. There we go. So you see, look at that. We just made a very cute Valentine pickup. We have a Happy Valentine on the back. And if you wanted, I have a bowl here of extra pieces. We can add a couple hearts, you could add gems. So we could add a heart here. I think I like this one there. So I'll add that one there. Pretty quick, huh? Not too bad. Pretty easy. Those of you who've made boxcars, you know they go pretty fast. It's standard, your sides, your fronts, your backs. And it's just this centerpiece that some people struggle with. Like I said, I've been using liquid glue just because it seems to be a little easier. And you know that your machines, your dies cut fun foam very nicely. So you can make your own dimensional letters or numbers or whatever. I think we need one more heart to even it off. I don't want a huge one. So we'll put this one, whoops, no lips. The tailored expression, that little die there, I think that it might be retired. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. There we go. There's the back, so they know it's Happy Valentine's. There's the front, and it stands up real nice. And here we go. So you can make these very fast, honestly. You saw how fast I made it. Yes, I did have the pieces cut out already, but if you ever saw me fussing over what colors, you'd understand why. But once you decide on your colors, you're good to go. Get everything together. Cut plenty of hearts, then you don't have to worry. And what a quick and easy thing. 15 dies. Like I said, 15 dies. I used mostly only stuff from this. Cute design. Stands up. Folds flat. Flat, flat, flat. Easy to mail. Goes in. I think it goes into a standard size envelope. So even better. So this is the iCrafter, Lori Whitlock, designer, 15 dies. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I think that's it. I actually did a little better today because I can see people coming on. Oh, somebody wants me to bring them closer to the camera. There is one. Let's see if I could. Standing up. There's one. Flat. Standing up. This is the one we just did. Flat. Standing up. And here's yet another one. You get both the words love and the XOXO in there. So you could put anything you wanted really on that tailgate. You could leave the tailgate solid, maybe make it dimensional. On this one here, I did pop up the tailgate, so you can see, just to give it a little dimension. I matched the fenders on this one. And this one here, in order to get this black all over without seeing the double-sided, I actually cut 4. I cut 2 and left them whole and glued them together. And then these 2 I glued together, and then I chopped off the top. So, I mean, just really, really easy to do. This one I made a bigger place for a sentiment. But just a really cute design. Did anyone want them any closer? So we got quite the showing here. So I guess that's it for now. And I just wanted to thank you for watching. And in case I don't see you, if you're not in the store when I'm working, have a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. Bye.